Hi guys, this is Giridhar here, and I'm here to talk about the most hyped device of the year. The OnePlus is a company which practically came out of the thin air and managed to create a lot of buzz in the internet with their flagship killer, the OnePlus One. And this year, they plan to do the same thing with the next version for the OnePlus One, which is the OnePlus 2. Let's go ahead and check out the OnePlus 2. The boxing is really different from the first version. So in the OnePlus 1, the box was really flat and square, and the OnePlus 2, we are back to the more conventional way of boxing mobile. We also see a nicely embossed design of the 2. We have the OnePlus 2 Sandstone black edition here, and it's got a 64 GB of internal storage. It's priced at rupees 24999 in India. So you can see that the SAR ratings are 0.729 watt per kg on the head and 0.329 watt per kg on the body, and it's a dual SIM variant. So let's go ahead and unbox this device. Our friend Felix purchased this mobile for his own use, and he has graciously given us this unit for us to review. So a big thanks to Felix. So here it is, the OnePlus 2. So let's keep the mobile aside and check out the remaining contents of the box. So we have a quick start guide here and the user guide. Then we have the wall unit charger, which is a 2 amp charger. So here is the OnePlus 1's charger, and this is the OnePlus 2. And then we have the USB-C cable. So the USB-C cable can be plugged into the device from any side, so it's reversible, and also in the charger or the USB port, it is reversible from either sides. So here is the OnePlus 1, and this one is the OnePlus 2 here, and comparing both these devices, this one feels slightly heavier than the OnePlus 1. Probably it's because it is 175 grams, and also it looks a bit thicker. It's almost 10 mm, but the back finish is the same. It's the same sandstone black finish, and we have metal rim running around the edges, which gives a premium feel to it. And the volume buttons and power buttons are all metal buttons here, and we also have the alert slider. So the alert slider helps you switch to a silent mode or a priority mode, or even the normal mode. And at the top you have the 3.5 mm audio jack along with a noise cancelling mic, and at the bottom you saw the USB-C cable socket and also dual speaker grills. At the back we have the 13 megapixel camera. Sensor has a pixel size of 1.3 micrometers. The lens is made up of 6 elements, and it's got optical image stabilization, and this one is the laser autofocusing sensor here, and it also has a dual LED flash at the top. At the front we have the 5 megapixel camera with the earpiece and ambient and proximity sensor here. We have the fingerprint sensor at the bottom. This one is a 5.5 inch full HD 1080p display. So though it's a flagship device, it doesn't come with a QHD or even 4K display. Back is removable, and the battery is concealed beneath this. The battery is not removable though. It's around 3300 mAh battery, 300 mAh more than the OnePlus 1. We have SIM slots here. So it's a dual SIM slot, which is something rare to be seen in a flagship device, and both these SIM slots take in nano SIM. So the back panel is made of plastic. It is flexible, but I wouldn't say it is flimsy. So let's quickly go ahead and set up the OnePlus 2. So it's asking me to choose between software buttons and the hardware buttons. I prefer to stay with the hardware buttons, and there are a couple gestures here. I can double tap to wake. I can open the camera with the O gesture, and I can toggle flash with a V gesture, and music control is left or right. So, and also we have an option to choose the input method. I love Swift key, so I'm going to stay with Swift key. And yeah, enable shelf, which is a good feature, though it's in beta. I'm going to try it out. So setup is complete and the device is ready to use. Let's quickly go to the settings and see a bit more about the device. And it's running on Android 5.1.1 and the UI is Oxygen version 2.0. The OnePlus 1 came out with the Cyanogen mod version, while the OnePlus 2 has the Oxygen, which is an in-house ROM from OnePlus. It's really fast and smooth and responsive. And so let us open up the camera. Okay. So there is a bit of an issue with the pinch to zoom in the camera application. So I think that will be definitely resolved in the update which I'm able to apply to the system. I'm loving the color reproduction here. The UI is a bit different, so you can bring in your options from sliding from the left, and you can choose between photo, video, panorama, and a slow motion option and time lapse. That's really good. And we also have HDR mode, clear image mode, and we have beauty mode, which I'm not a big fan of. There is also a timer here, so all these options are easily available. And compared to the OnePlus 1's camera, this camera UI looks really good, and the results are also good. So on the specifications, the OnePlus 2 is powered by a 64-bit Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor, which is clocked at 1.8 gigahertz for all its 8 cores. So it's an octa-core processor, and it also has the Adreno 430 GPU, which is clocked at 650 megahertz. And this particular variant, the 64GB variant, comes with a 4GB of RAM, while the 16GB variant has a 3GB of RAM. Also, it has the fingerprint sensor, accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and ambient light sensor. Got a battery backup of 3300 mAh. So that's about the OnePlus 2. Thanks for watching the video. I'll be doing an in-depth review and posting it in gadgetdetail.com. This is Giridhar signing off. So I had my OnePlus 1 with me earlier, so I'm planning to give it off to my wife, and probably I'll be buying a brand new OnePlus 2 for myself. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, my wife has taken the OnePlus 2, so I think I will have to settle for OnePlus 1 this time.